Pretty young girl from Zambia. You know that she ain't with the drama. Light skin girl, Osama. You know she the bomb, she cause trauma.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Nyemba and I create YouTube content which you should subscribe to. Okay, so for today's video I am doing probably the most highly requested video ever on this channel, like ever, like in the history of my Nyemba Tembo channel. Like, wow. Okay, anyway, today I am starting, it's not even a series, honestly, it's not that deep, but I am doing by the title says it, I don't know why I'm rambling on, my acne. I'm talking about my acne journey, how I cleared my acne, all that stuff, but I couldn't do an acne story, a skincare routine, a Q&A, like all that stuff in one video, so I'm splitting them up into I think 3 videos. So yeah, this is part 1 of the series. So in today's video I literally have like 3 pages of notes, you guys, and this might be a long one, so get your popcorn now. I'll wait, give you a second. I have literally 1, 2, 3.5 pages of notes on what I want to talk about in this video because it's a sensitive topic, okay? Like, I've struggled with acne for the longest time, and if you're going through it right now, I just want to tell you, like, it gets better. It honestly does, but that, like, it's hard, y'all. Like, I've been through it, and you'll see these photos. Excuse the background noise, there's construction going on outside. The photos I'm gonna show you and videos I've literally never shown anyone besides probably like my sister and the people who just see me in real life without makeup, which were very few when I did have acne for all those years. So yeah, I'm nervous, but like, I'm here to tell you that there's hope, okay? My skin was not looking like this even up to a year ago, so yeah. Alright, so just getting right into it, really. If I look down, it's because I'm, you know, reading points or whatever, trying to, you get the vibe. Anyway, so if you watched my biggest insecurity video, then you kind of have like a backstory of my acne, but in case you didn't, it's going to be explained in a clip that's in this video. But basically, the absolute worst my skin has ever been was between 2017 and 2019. Like from, I want to say late 2017, all of 2018, and then a little over half of 2019, my skin was just like the worst it's been. In 2017, when I broke out really badly, we were actually filming this TV show called Vina, and I remember not being in more episodes because I just broke out and I was like, I don't want to be on camera, like, no. And then at the time I was using African black soap as my cleanser, and I was also using a spin brush, which just did me terrible, but I didn't know it at the time. I was just wondering why my scars weren't going away. My skin was getting dry when I have oily skin and like whatnot. And I also went for a microdermabrasion session as well as an acne facial, and yeah, you're gonna see the clips here. So guys, I just wrapped up my microdermabrasion procedure thingy. Can't even see me well. Let me try increasing the light. It wasn't too bad. It was like a suction, you know, like a vacuum. So yeah, I didn't vlog too much because it was kind of awkward because, you know. Anyway, I will show you all in proper light how I look. I am now back home from my microdermabrasion, yeah, whatnot. And I had taken a video earlier, like right when I got out, but then the lighting was like far from good, so you couldn't really see what was happening on my face. So she focused it more this side, where I have the hyperpigmentation from the breakouts, and yeah. So I should be going back in for not another microdermabrasion session, but for an acne facial. She said I don't like, it's not because, you know, I don't have like active acne, but it's gonna prevent like future breakouts because they use some like high frequency, I don't know, technology that's supposed to go like deep into your pores or whatever. So that is the update. After doing all that, literally nothing worked. Like, nothing worked. Fast forward to July 2018, I broke out really badly before going home, and that left like hella scarring on my skin. Literally, even if I didn't pick up my pimples, like I would just still get scars. So all of August I pretty much dealt with the scars, and that's I think the worst my scarring has ever been, like ever. It was ugly. Oh my gosh, like I couldn't even stand looking at myself in the mirror because my skin was so bad. And then at that time was when I finally decided, like, the dermatologist thing had been in the air, but that's when I was like, like I've never seen my skin look like this. This is like, what's going on? So yeah, in September of 2018 I finally went to the dermatologist, and I went to the dermatologist at Fairview Hospital in Lusaka. Basically you just call them up and ask when she's in. I can't remember what days she's in, but she's not in every day, so just call them to find out what days she's in. Consultation there costs 450 kwacha, and I can't remember how much my medication costs right off the top of my head right now, but it was less than 200 kwacha the first time. And yeah, so we are at the dermatologist. I don't even know when this is gonna go up, but it's gonna be in a vlog, even though it's vertical. But yeah, my skin doing the most. You can't deal. You can't, like, this filter's even making me look good. My skin horrible. Horrible. Like, look at this, y'all. She prescribed Doxis, like there was something else, but I explained it in a video, and like you'll see the clip. But she basically prescribed this medicine called doxycycline that was oral, and then the topical was a gel called clindamycin gel, which was just, yeah, a topical, like a cream. It's also called Pip Off. Yeah, and it basically just looks like that. So almost 1 month after medication, my skin really hadn't gotten better. Like, there was just like a slight, very slight difference. And yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm just coming to you with a skincare update. Not a skincare update, but what's been going on with my skin ever since I started taking medication. And I'm not sure that I started this vlog when I should have, but the first day of my medication was September 8th, and today is October 8th. So yeah, I'm just gonna explain a little bit about my skin and what's been going on. As you can tell, I have no makeup on right now. I'm not really breaking out, but I have a lot of scarring, a lot of it. And that's what I'm really insecure about, but what can you do? So a little background, I should say. I started getting acne like when I hit adolescence, I should say, like when I hit puberty. And it was like really bad. I used to get acne like on my forehead a lot and like around my cheek area. But then I started going to the dermatologist, I remember, when I was like 12, I think that was. And I can't remember if my skin got better. Like, I remember I just stopped going because nothing was really happening. But I remember that at some point my skin kind of cleared, like I stopped breaking out on my forehead and all that jazz. But I do remember that every time we went to Zambia on vacation, I would break out on my cheeks, and that's like the scarring that's still kind of there from literal years ago. And then from then on, every time I would break out, it's like scars would remain, whether or not I like picked at the pimples and whatnot. So yeah, it was just like really irritating. But yeah, I just kind of dealt with it, I should say, to some extent. I remember I started wearing makeup around, I think it was around the age of 12, I remember, because like I said, in Zambia I'd break out so badly. And then once someone recommended Epiderm. They're like, oh, try Epiderm, it's good for your skin and blah blah blah, like it's gonna, you know, take away your acne. And I tried it and it didn't work. It ended up just lightening my skin, so my face was so much lighter than my body, and it literally looked like I was using Carolite or like some skin lightening cream. It looked so bad. So then from then on I started putting on makeup. Well, not like makeup but like powder. I remember my aunt was like, the only way we can fix this is to put powder on you. So she got her, you know, her MAC powder, put it on me and whatnot, and that's when I remember I started putting makeup on, and then it would hide like my dark marks. So I would just be like, okay, great, like this is the way to go. So I just continued on that tip. Then I discovered foundation along the line, and then yeah, you know, this is like turning into my life story. That's not the point. Long story short, I have really like hella acne prone skin, My skin type is really oily, and yeah, I break out usually once a month, like before, during, or right after my period. And yeah, that's pretty much my acne story, I should say. So I finally decided to, well, after trying so much skincare, so I went to the dermatologist and I was supposed to be on Accutane, which, if y'all know, is like the acne medication of all acne medications, and it's like used to treat like really cystic acne and stuff. But I was gonna be on it, but she said it had too many side effects and she'll need to keep on like checking up on me. So that was a no-go since I was leaving. And so she prescribed doxycycline, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, doxycycline for 60 days. And I got some other antibacterial something, which was only for 6 days. And then I got 2 different creams and aspirin that I'm supposed to mix into my powder because it acts as like an antifungal something. So basically, yeah, the main acne cure and all this is the doxycycline, which has horrible side effects. Not as horrible as Accutane, but the way it just makes you feel is bad, so bad. Like, I wake up every day feeling nauseous. Like, before, I usually take it, actually no, I always take it right before I go to bed, because it makes me feel really nauseous. So I'd rather take it right before going to bed, and then, oh, that was really loud, and then just sleep off the nausea, you know. But I wake up feeling really drained and just like, I'm never in the mood for anything. Like, it just makes me feel horrible, like, every single day. And the only reason right now I'm feeling okay is because I forgot to take it last night. So like, that means I'm gonna have a good day. And I have, I think, 36 more days to take it, because here and there I've missed days and all that jazz. So yeah, I have a little over a month left of it, and I can't wait to be done, because it really just makes me feel horrible. Like, I hate the feeling, and I'm always telling Babe, like, oh, I feel so bad, like, I just want to faint. Like, it just makes me feel so horrible. Like, not even Red Bull helps me, you know, like, it's really bad. But then he always reminds me, like, this is what you wanted and blah blah blah. I'm like, I know. So I guess I just have to deal with it. But yeah, as far as my skin goes, I haven't really been breaking it. Oh, I had like an ugly stage, which you are supposed to have, because it means that the medication is just like taking everything, all the toxins out of your skin and bringing them to the surface. So I feel like I did have my ugly stage, so now it's like the dark marks and stuff are what are left to clear. And yeah, soon enough I'll be able to walk out of the house without makeup on and feel super confident. Oh, there's a little birdie. And feel super confident without makeup on, and you know. But yeah, that's my 1 month update, I should say. I just still have scarring all over the shore, but yeah, that's about it. Hey guys, so it is October, I don't know what the date is today, October 10th? 11th, shoot, it's October 11th, and I wasn't even gonna vlog or anything, but I just wanted to include this clip in right now. It's like about, what time is it? It is exactly 1 p.m. and I got back from class not that long ago, but today I feel so nauseous. Like, oh my gosh, this damn medication, y'all. If you're gonna do this, like, you have to be so, I don't know, mentally prepared to just feel like shit every single day. But then don't like psych yourself out to feel like shit every single day. Just kind of let it happen. But I'm just telling y'all, it's not nice. I have things to do and I just feel like I'm gonna puke any second. Like, this really sucks. What can I do? This is what I wanted, like Babe always says. But I just can't wait to be done. I can't. Fast forward to November, we're still in 2018. My confidence started going up because my skin actually started clearing then. Like, I could see an actual difference. So I was like, ooh, we're on to something. Clear skin, come through, come through. Hello guys, welcome to the second month update. Even though it's like the end of November now, I was supposed to do this update on the 8th of November. But what happened was I wasn't done with my medication, even though it was supposed to be done that day, because I had like missed taking it in between. So yeah, I wasn't done on the 8th exactly. So I was like, you know what, I'll film this when I'm done with it. And I was done like the following week, but then life got in the way. I got lazy. Whatever happened, here I am now at the end of November coming to you with the second month skincare update. So first I must say, in the last clip I was complaining about how bad the medication was making me feel, but that was like the last day I felt that terrible, you know? So like after that it just, I don't know, fixed itself. Like I just wasn't feeling that bad. Like I wasn't feeling nauseous, I wasn't feeling anything negative. I was just me. I was just normal. So yeah, I think my body got used to it or something. I don't know. But yeah, I finished my dosage, which was 1 capsule a day for 60 days. Got done with that, and I noticed like the medication was working, except it was working like really slow. So with that dosage, my dermatologist probably thought it would be enough to like clear my skin completely, but it didn't. But I have noticed like it is significantly more clear than it was like when I began. Yeah, so I actually asked my mom to send me more of the same doxycycline medication so that I can continue taking it till like the end of the year, I think, or a little bit into the new year. I don't know, there's like 45 capsules, so then yeah, that's like, it'll be more than a month. So yeah, I'll just continue on the same medication because I know it works and like it stopped making me feel like shit. So like yeah, I'm just gonna continue on it and hopefully I see like a significant difference. And as far as like creams go and stuff, I'm still on them. I think like they've been burning me low key. Like there's like a light patch here, light patches, but like this is the most significant light patch, but then they don't like hurt or anything. So yeah, I just apply them every so often because they dry out my skin and they make my skin peel, so I don't apply them every day. But yeah, pretty much I'm gonna continue on the same medication. This is where I am right now. My actual breakouts have really reduced, so like I know the medication's actually working. And again, like I said last time, it's just like my pigmentation that's a problem. But like as far as like crazy breakouts and whatnot, not. Like I have like under the skin pimples, which is weird. Like I feel them. I don't know if you can see them. Like they're barely on the surface, but I feel them like underneath, but they don't really like come up to the surface. So we're headed in the right direction. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you a close-up. This is what this side looks like. This is what this side looks like. And this is what my forehead looks like. So yeah, I'll update you guys next month, like just before the new year. And then my dosage finished, I think. And at the beginning of December, my skin relapsed because my medicine was finished and it was just a downward spiral from there. have a literal monstrosity happening on my face right now, and I could freaking cry, but I won't.
Yo, I literally can't even believe how bad my skin is disrespecting me right now. Like, oh, oh my days.
So fast forward to July when I went back home. I went back to the dermatologist, and this time she finally prescribed the medication that I've been on, which is Accutane or Roaccutane or isotretinoin, whatever you want to call it, but most chemists in Lusaka know it as isotretinoin. 10 milligrams of isotretinoin. And what else? Clindamycin gel, this one again, benzoyl peroxide, which I don't have with me, and vitamin E oil, which it's the E400 vitamin E oil, which comes in capsules like this. I literally saved this one just so I could show you. And then you could orally digest these, but I would stick a needle in them, squeeze it out, and then apply it to my skin. And yeah, this is what my skin looked like at the beginning of my treatment. So with things like acne and life in general, you know, things get worse before they get better. So like a week after I had started my medication, I broke out again on like my cheeks and my chin area, and I used the benzoyl peroxide as I'd been instructed to do, but this time it burnt my chin, and it was the day of my meet and greet. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. I was just like, that day was just like as much of a good day as it was. Like my heart was so full that you guys actually came out to meet me and whatnot. Like that day my vlogging camera broke. I had a burnt chin. I had to show up in public. Like it just wasn't going well. So yeah, I won't show you all how it looked that day because it just didn't look cute at all. Like in the pictures from the meet and greet, I had put makeup on it, but when I just won't even describe it. It was disgusting. It was actually gross. Like, but I'll show you what it looked like after the scab fell off and like the skin started coming back. So basically I'll show you the scar that it left. So I had traveled to the Copper Belt, I remember, after like right after that weekend. I think that week it was I traveled to the Copper Belt, so I really couldn't go back to her. So when I got back from the Copper Belt, I went back to her and I was like, what's going on? Look what's going on. So she told me to stop using benzoyl peroxide, but I didn't really listen because it was working, especially on like my cheeks and stuff. It was working, and she was like, you're the first patient I've ever seen it react like that. And that was just on my chin. Like I'd been using it everywhere else, but on my chin was where it just decided to act up. But yeah, I didn't really listen, so I'd still use it like on my cheeks and whatnot. But then in place of the benzoyl peroxide, which she was gonna give me later on, she said, but at that moment she's like, okay, let's just switch it out now. She gave me this cream called Betsy's, and yeah, this cream was basically to help clear my dark spots, especially the huge one that I had now at that point. So this Betsy has betamethasone, salicylic acid, and zinc, which salicylic acid is like the main acne fighter in most like acne medications and stuff. So as well as like lightening my dark marks, it was gonna help with my active acne. Yeah, so I kept using the medication and whatnot, and then the first part of my face that cleared was my forehead and then my chin area. So that dark spot, like by the time I was leaving home, hadn't completely cleared, but it wasn't nearly as dark as it was like that first week when it happened. And my cheeks were the last to clear because they were like the most stubborn. I guess there's like a lot of fat in them or whatever, so yeah, they didn't clear as quickly. And then, although my dark marks were clearing, this stuff, you guys, made me so light. This is the reason why I looked like I was applying lightening cream, like, or whatever, like, this is the reason. And yeah, I mean, its job is to lighten dark marks, but if you're putting it on, like, I had them all over, so I'll just like put it all over here, and then like in putting it all over, it's not just gonna lighten what it's supposed to lighten, it's basically gonna lighten the skin that's there as well. So that's why it became super duper light. Like, yeah, but then I couldn't stop using it because it was actually working and I was seeing the difference, and yeah, it was like a whole thing. So for the rest of 2019, I basically just stayed on my medication, like, yeah, pretty much, you know. Up to the time I was going home for Christmas, I still had scarring on my cheeks, and you guys probably saw that, like in my Vlogmas videos, I still had scarring on my cheeks. Even in my traveling video, I still had scarring on my cheeks. And while I was home, I was literally slacking on skincare, not gonna lie. I wasn't eating healthy, I wasn't doing my morning and nighttime skincare routine, I was skipping medication, like, I was literally just not doing what I was supposed to do. But yeah, this may sound super corny, but literally, I think what ultimately cleared my skin to where it is right now is vitamin D, because I was definitely lacking some of that, and being genuinely happy. Like, I'm not even kidding. I tried to go back and I'm like, I wasn't even proper, like, taking care of my skin, doing whatnot. Like, I would be lying if I told you, oh no, I kept on going with my skincare, like I was eating healthy, I wasn't intaking as much sugar. Like, when I was home, I was reckless. Like, I drank all the Fanta I wanted, I ate anything I wanted, fatty, non-fat. Like, the only thing I didn't do though was drink whole milk, or like full cream milk, full fat, full cream, whatever milk. I still don't do that. What else didn't I do? I think that's the only thing. I remember drinking full fat milk once, and the next day I was breaking out. I was like, no, we're not gonna do this. But literally, I was reckless. So yeah, vitamin D and being happy, like, I just felt wholesome while I was home, and I feel like that glow just came through. So yeah, also this is what my skin looks like right now. Like, it's not as clear as it possibly could be, but you can tell that there's progress from what it used to be, and I never thought this day would come. Like, so yeah, that's pretty much like my acne journey, my acne story, whatever you want to call it. It's not easy, y'all. Like, this acne thing has made me shed serious tears over the years. Like, it just plays on your confidence, and it's not fun. So you people who make fun of people with acne, you better stop it right now, because it's not, like, you don't know what emotional impact it has on someone, whether it's a guy or whether it's a girl. Like, it's not cool at all. But yeah, the next part in this mini series or whatever will be my skincare routine. So I'll show you everything I use in the morning, and then the nighttime, and the third part will be a Q&A. So any questions you have concerning anything skincare, if it's about the medication, if it's about just, I don't know, what I eat, like anything, just ask down below, and yeah, I will answer you guys' questions. And also, just a note, this medication is really strong and has serious side effects, so I honestly recommend going to the dermatologist first and getting it prescribed before you take it upon yourself to just start drinking it. I've been on this now for about 7 months now, and yeah, also, like, there's many side effects, and there's things that you can't have sex while you're on it without protection. Like, you either have to use a condom or be on contraceptives, because yeah, it could like mess things up. And yeah, the doctor explained all that stuff to me. But yeah, I just highly recommend that you go, like, even though it's expensive, I know $450 is like $450, but it's worth it. Like, just go get professional advice and move from there, because yeah, I don't want anyone just starting it, having an adverse reaction or things going wrong, and they're like, Nyemba said, Nyemba didn't say, she warned you. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up, share it with somebody, and subscribe, of course. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
That's how I do. Made 100,000 kwacha with my crew. Fall in love is something I will never do.